Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I told you we're going to talk about cleaning up anything that we need to clean up from yesterday so we don't carry over that residue today and start our day out heavy. That's what causes us to be down, depressed, unhappy, and we continue this vicious cycle, and we never get to have peace in our life. So I suggest you clean that up so we can have a great day today. I'm going to go over the list of things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger. Emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you do nothing but have excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgery, pain, in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, sexually abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about enabling and people-pleasing and creating monsters. And this has been happening for years and years and years. It happens in a man doing it to a woman doing it to a man, our children, master manipulation that's going on all over the world. So much narcissism going on, and we need to be aware of it. What's funny is, as individuals, the people pleaser, the one that wants to make everybody happy, enables everybody around them, and then they end up wanting to kill everybody around them because they're so pissed off and angry. But they created these monsters, and I want to talk about that. And it could be any age. I know this because I worked with the clients. I had a client that was very well-to-do. His wife died trying to have a baby. The secretary seduced him. They got married, and he gave her everything, and she became very abusive and a monster, and at the end she put him in a home. I worked with him, and he said, I created this monster. I learned all these things I learned through clients, through my own life, being in a relationship for 24 years, raising my own kids, of what I did wrong and what I changed as time went on. And my father was amazing. My father wrote me off because he had 8 kids to raise. So I was the rebellious child. I was the one that had to lie in my own blood and grow up. And that was the greatest gift my father could have done. I did it with my son, Joey. I put the mattress on the porch, said, you're going to MF me today and love me in a year. Put the mattress on the porch. He MF'd me and loved me in a year. They bought their own homes 2 years later, both my boys. I told them the date that they were leaving. You need to follow through with your word, or your kids, everybody will laugh at you. And don't just give empty words, or nobody's going to respect you, or they will walk all over you. Men do this, women do this, to be liked, and in the end, you're going to be shit on, and you're going to be very disappointed and a very angry, resentful person. And this happens every single day. I think people-pleasing is so up there, the enabling. We have an enabling government. We have it everywhere. So we sit there and create the monsters and then turn around and say, oh, we're going to save you. Well, the only person you're going to save is yourself. And as parents, being in a relationship, the worst thing any of us can do is give our partners, give our children, give anybody everything they want. Right there, you're creating a monster. Everybody has to earn it, or it's not respected. When my kids were driving, they had to pay for the insurance. When they eventually wanted cars, they had to save up and get their cars. They don't wreck them when they pay for them. They don't respect them if they don't pay for them. And that's just a black and white fact. And we need to make our children, we need to make our partners hungry. We need to stop giving. And it doesn't matter what age. If you're at a home and you're able to walk, you need to walk. Do not hold grandma. Grandma needs to walk to get exercise. We've got to stop this. Everybody needs to do what they can do. We need to stop the enabling and the people-pleasing. We're paralyzing, crippling everybody around us. And we wonder why people are so unhappy. Make them hungry. Make them responsible. Make them do their part. Walk away. Stand for something. Stop walking around spineless. And teach other people how to stand for things by being the living example. That's the only way this is going to change. So if there's something in your life that you're really pissed off about, that you created, it could be your kids, it could be your partner, it could be grandma or grandpa. It's time for them to eat with their own fork. Whatever it is that you're doing, enabling, people pleasing, catering to your adult child in your home, stop it. Stop it now, because they become monsters, and they're capable of hurting you, by the way, if they don't get what they want. You need to understand this, but you created it. The good news is you can recreate it, set boundaries, and if they get aggressive and they start swinging, I suggest you throw them out and have them find another place to live. And everybody carries that power. We're not responsible for anybody but ourselves. Set the boundaries, set the tone, and tell them what is expected. Follow through with it, and if they can't, let them go and send them off. Okay, remember I talked about balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long until it's as natural as going to the bathroom, or else you get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you could give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. Hey, you smooth talkers, your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Imagine the peace you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Break through that wall. Make those stands. Say no. Put some boundaries in your life, and the rest will follow. All right, I'm going to read a part from my book. Okay. Page 45. Think of life as a gift. Our gift is what we do with our lives. This is a spiritual step. It is a big commitment to think with a healthy, loving conscience and not with your ego. For years, my ego was my guide. Following my ego created plenty of drama in my life. I was basically a happy-go-lucky person, at times going down challenging paths that led to dead ends. Today, I believe life has given me a tremendous gift, a second chance. I decided with strength, love, and a healthy direction, I would change my life forever and do the best I could. I have made some very difficult decisions that have changed that direction of my life. I live a balanced, serene, and contented life. I had to give up many of things and dismiss several people so I can continue to grow spiritually. This was difficult. The unknown is always scary, but if we don't take these chances, we may regret it forever. When we live in fear, we cheat everyone around us. We show them that we should settle for whatever life deals us, and that dreams are not worth fighting for. We need to take risks and believe we can live meaningful lives. If we respect ourselves wholly and completely and love ourselves, we will no longer accept abuse from anyone. We will stand firm to our convictions and speak for what we believe. It is up to each individual. When we stay true to ourselves, we teach others to do the same. Ultimately, we will all live life in harmony on the earth. And there's a saying from Arthur Carlo Canetto, current. We are the wire, life is the current. Our only power is to let the current pass through us. Well, I really love this chapter because it really helps me to stay responsible, to take stands, to get uncomfortable. I have to get uncomfortable today with a tenant. Believe me, when you're a landlord and you have over 50 apartments, you're always getting uncomfortable. And what I do is make the tenants write down what they're responsible for doing, and I make them sign it and accountable. And I follow through with my word. If I say I'm going to take the door off, if you don't follow through, I'm going to take the door off. I own my own places. I own my apartments. I do what's right for me, and I don't let anybody push me around. And they get it, and I make it real clear to them. And I find it in my own life with my husband of 25 years. When I say I'm going to do such and such, it's not a threat, it's a promise, and he knows I'm going to follow through with it. So I live with a very strong, incredible man that has a strong mind like I do, but he knows when I'm serious, I know when he's serious, and we just don't mince words, and we just don't say things to sound good or feel good. I was talking about this with my sister the other day about how people just nonchalantly put out things like, oh, I'll have you over for dinner, or I'll do this or that, just to make themselves sound good, and they have absolutely no intentions of doing it. Like I said, your words mean nothing, your actions say everything. And when you do that, people lose respect for you. They have absolutely no respect for you. Follow through with what you say you're going to do with your partner, with your children, with your kids. And by the way, the kids get very disappointed. They get tired of the empty promises from their parents, and they never follow through because of their own dysfunction and their own bullshit in their own lives, and they take it out on the children. And it's a domino effect. We are responsible for our words. We are responsible for our action. We're responsible to stand up and make a stand and create our own life in our own world, so we can teach our children, we can teach our partners, we can teach everybody around us to take charge of their lives. This is the most powerful, incredible gift that each and every one can give themselves. All right, I'm going to do the check-off list, working on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. Remember, do one of these things for 30 days. It will be a way of life. And within 1 year, you have changed 12 things about yourself that you don't like. Just hang in there. It gets better and better. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I'm powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. We need to be a priority to ourselves. The rest will follow. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I am in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. I will do 2 things a day I don't want to do to have a successful day, and trust the process. Those 2 things for me are always to get up early, do my podcast, and doing my workout, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. The greatest gift we can give ourselves. You are worth it. Remember, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I can go over workshops if you want to order books. I'll sign them for you. They're great gifts. My services, you can reach me at lifeinharmonyonline.com. Again, leave a number if you want me to call you to go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast 5 days a week. Have them hit subscribe. It's that colorful button, L, and let them know to start from podcast number 1, because there's order in how I do the podcast. And remember, give it to everybody that you love and respect. And I want you to have an awe-inspiring day today. And thank you for listening.